All right, my delivery's here. Isn't this cool? Pet delivery. Hey, Lia, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Oh, I'm so excited. I got my delivery for Fuzzy. Fuzzy's gonna be so happy she finally got food.
No more starving, man.
Yeah,
Just
so
the good stuff.
this is my fish feast I ordered.
Yes.
Awesome.
A 4-kilo bag.
And you're always in the neighborhood.
Yes, I'm always driving around. See if you can spot my car.
Awesome. So we're gonna go back in and we're gonna talk to Lia, and she's gonna tell us all about Multi Menu.
Yes.
All right, pet delivery for you guys. All right, I'm so excited. Let's go in.
All right. Well, Steve, thank you for having me over.
My pleasure. And let me introduce Lia Stefanidis.
Yes.
And she's our guest today, and she delivered some pet food for Fuzzy. She's already licking her lips. I met Lia at the Stouffville Home Show, which was in late April.
Yes.
And you know what? I've never heard of Multi Menu, and I thought it was so cool and interesting. And the nice thing is that you were so friendly, and you were giving out free samples, people. Look at that, and that's a pretty big bag of samples. So I had a couple of bags of samples here, and Fuzzy actually liked your fish feast.
Yes.
Yeah, so we ordered a bag of fish feast. It was 4-kilogram bag.
Yes.
And she delivered it.
Yes, for
No
free.
extra charges. What VIP service, right? Right?
But you know, Steve, a lot of people are complaining about how picky their pets are, right? So they go out to the store, buy a 4-kilo bag, 8-kilo bag, and then the cat doesn't want to eat it.
That's
What
a
do you
big
do
bag
with
of
it?
food.
So our company wanted to make sure that first of all you know what you're getting, that your pet is actually on board with it, and we guarantee that if they don't take it after you bought it, we'll buy back whatever's still in the bag, and we donate the rest of it to a shelter.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now that makes so much sense, because you know everyone buys these big bags of cat food,
Yep.
thinking that the cat's gonna like it or your dog's gonna like it, and at the end of the day, that's a big bag of food. Maybe they don't want it or
That's
don't
right.
like it. So we always try to save money. That's probably why some people buy big bags.
Yes.
But maybe it's better to try something
Yes.
and then see if your pet likes it.
Yes, and you know what? The interesting things about samples, sometimes people come up to me and say, can you give me a sample for my neighbor? And I'm like, well, I could, but I need to know a little bit more about the pet. Because we have 8 different kinds of cat formulas and 17 different kinds of dog formulas.
Wow.
And based on what your cat or dog is like, how old they are, whether they have allergies, or you know, sensitive things, if they have allergies,
Fuzzy.
we try to pick the best food for that particular animal. So yes, we love to give out samples, but we want to make sure that you get the right
And
one.
that was the fish feast. And Fuzzy, look at her. She just loves it. She actually really liked this one. As soon as I put it out, she was like all over the fish feast formula.
Yes, and like I said, some cats love it, some do not touch it. It's really different. It's like people, you know. Some people like sushi and some people don't. You can't force it, but those who love it, they love it.
Fuzzy's getting her fill here. Oh my God. Fuzzy, it's the Fuzzy eating show. Yeah, that was a pretty bag of samples. That's really nice that they give out samples.
Yeah.
And you know, I was with my buddy Joey. He has pets, and he grabbed some stuff, and it was awesome. Multi-menu now, you're out and about everywhere. We saw your truck out there.
Yes.
With all the writing multi-menu, and apparently your company's in many places.
Yes, so our company is based in Quebec. They've been in business for over 22 years. We never had a recall ever, and the reason for that is because we use only Canadian ingredients, and we manufacture our food in Canada, so we have a lot of control over what goes into the food.
It's a Quebec company?
Yes, so the company is in Quebec, and the reason why you never heard of us because they actually became really, really big. 90 franchises in Quebec. So
90?
90, yes.
Wow.
So there's it's a household name just like Pet Value or any other store in here.
In its actual store?
So we are basically a pet store on wheels.
Okay.
We do have a couple of stores, mainly in Quebec, and there's one in Sudbury, which is quite far. But in general, the idea is that people don't always get to go to the store. Some people are really, really busy, like busy professionals. They just don't have the time, don't care, you know.
Right.
Other people just simply can't get there, elderly people. These are heavy bags we're talking
Yeah, I was
about.
looking at,
40 cans.
Yeah, like cat litter is pretty bad.
Yes.
It's pretty heavy for most people to carry, so
Right.
it's a great thing if you can have it delivered.
So we deliver it to the house. I had some elderly people who said, you know what, it's nice that you bring it to the house, but how do I get it into the house? So I say, well, you know, if it's required, I can go and put it into your basement or wherever it needs to be. We're trying to help as many people as possible. That's pretty much the idea.
Well, that's great. And Fuzzy's eating a lot here. Fuzzy, should we slow her down? Or? she's
Yeah, I have a client who is visually impaired, so she cannot drive. She's always reliant on somebody. She orders on Facebook, believe it or not. She just sends me a note.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you're like Facebooking your clients.
Absolutely, I'm friends with
And
a
we're
lot
all
of them.
connected. That's the cool
Yeah.
thing about Facebook.
Yeah.
And you can connect with people you do business with. And that's a personal touch.
Absolutely.
Right?
Like
So-
we really become friends. It's not just about being a pet store, but it's being an advisor to the client. So they often ask me questions like, what do I do? My cat has blood in the stool.
Oh.
It's like, well, we have some food that seems to be working for many of the cats. That's not, you know, it's not that you shouldn't go to talk to the vet, but it has some results. We had dog food where one of our franchises who adopted a older dog with diabetes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, so the dog had diabetes.
the
And I
dog
hear
had
that some
diabetes.
pets do have diabetes.
Yes. So this particular franchisee out of Durham region started feeding the dog one particular dog formula, and the dog dropped the insulin intake in half within 2 months.
Wow.
So,
So, diet means a lot.
Yeah.
So, I had just a quick question. The ingredients for this cat food, what's a little bit different about Multi Menu's kind of food mix?
So like what I said, we use only Canadian ingredients.
Okay.
We can say it's organic because we don't have that much control over it right now. But everything that goes in is human grade, so we don't use byproducts. I mean, when you see corn, and it's hard to read the labels because...
Yeah, I noticed. I looked at the label and there was corn, and we thought corn was a filler or something.
Yes.
I don't know.
But corn, sometimes what companies do is that they take the whole corn, grind it down, and that goes into your food. The inner tube of it is really useless, right? The core of it is not something we would eat, but you put it into the food, that's a filler. In our case, we only take the kernel and grind the kernel down, and that's what goes into your food. So it has fiber value, right? It's not a filler.
And that's good for them to have some fiber.
When you look at your label, it's kind of important to read. Sometimes it says chicken meal or chicken byproduct meal, which means that they take a whole chicken as it is with feathers and beaks and bones, grind it down.
Ooh, that's not too good.
That goes into your food, whereas in our case, it's only the actual meat. Whatever you would eat is what goes into our food.
Awesome.
We also don't use any chemical preservatives at all. So that's another big one. So our food is a pretty healthy food. We are trying to make it affordable. So our prices are very depending on the level of the food. So we're going from like Walmart products to all the way from and other high quality products.
So not necessarily price should be a factor when you're buying food because you can get different types of quality.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
What other goodies did you bring today?
So a lot of people think that just because we create our own food products, which is cat food, dog food, and the litter, which is our own product, and we create them in Ontario. But we also carry any other products that you can buy in any pet store. So treats, and we have access to over 10,000
And that's on
things.
Is that on the?
You can buy it online.
On the website?
Yes. So you can buy it online.
You're gonna have to explore that website because there's a lot more going on.
Yeah,
She's saying.
so the website is multimenu.ca, and one of the things I brought today was actually, this is funny, and most people who do have kids will know what it is. This one is called a litter locker.
A what?
A litter locker.
A litter locker.
And so if you,
Is that a miniature version?
No, this,
Oh,
this
okay.
is it, so you don't lock the
Oh,
cat
I know. So that's for the litter, Fuzzy's litter, when we have a little garbage can.
That's
and
right.
I say we need a better garbage can.
and it stinks. So you put it in
That's
here.
right. Okay.
You put it in here.
Litter
and-
locker. Now that's cool.
Yes. So it has the refill bags, which I also brought with me.
All right.
And anybody, like I said, if you have children and you ever use the diaper genie,
Yes.
that's pretty much it, just for litter box. So that's a pretty cool item. Also, our cat litters, what we really love about the cat litter, and
Now let me grab the cat litter.
Yes.
It's a huge bag.
but we have huge bags, and we have the smaller bag as well.
This is something.
Yeah, that's a 7-kilo one. It's a non-scented version.
So we have the smaller bag here,
Yeah.
and then.
And then we have this middle-sized one, which is our 15-kilo bag.
Enviro Magic. That's a
Yeah,
cool name
it's
for
our-
cat litter.
It's our own brand. And what's very specific about this one, or very special about our bag is, or our litter, is it's basically no dust in there.
That's important. No
It's
dust.
very important. It's a clumping clay, but it's a very good one. So all you have to do is actually just scoop every day, and you don't even have to change the litter. You just have to fill it up a little bit more each time.
All right.
It's guaranteed not to smell for about 6 weeks with one cat. 6 weeks.
Did you say
And
6 weeks?
I said 6 weeks with one cat.
With one cat.
It will last you about a month with 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
It says eucalyptus.
It's a eucalyptus scent.
Okay.
And I keep telling
Scented.
my clients that the scent isn't really for you. It's for the cat. And eucalyptus attracts cats into the litter box.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah,
See, we're always
most
learning
people
things
don't.
here.
And I actually had a client who had so much trouble with her cat not peeing in the box. It was literally going everywhere in the house but in the box. They were thinking about putting the cat down, which is really sad because it was a perfectly healthy cat otherwise. And we said, can you please try the litter just for 1 month? Just try it. That was 6 months ago. The cat is still alive.
All right, that's a good thing.
So we
The
are
cat
saving
made
lives.
it. Cat litter saved the cat.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's amazing. So they found a lot of, and then of course we have the non-scented version, and this is a smaller one. Some clients just don't want heavy big bags, so they prefer.
The nice little carry size. If you're riding your bicycle and you have this
Yeah.
one little basket. Actually, no, you don't need it because you deliver it.
Ooh, let me see. Well, we have the treats, like I mentioned. We have cat treats
Oh
and dog
yeah,
treats.
Fuzzy loves treats.
And again, we are trying to use Canadian-made and healthy products. This is a cat one.
Choice rewards. Trump's choice rewards.
Yes, it has
Soft
nothing
liver
to do
treats
with Mr. Trump.
with omega-3s. Natural smoky flavor.
Yeah, they have about 6 or 7 different flavors. We also have, well, it's mainly dog.
Niblets?
Yes.
Isn't that a neat name? Niblets. And Niblets.
They also have different kinds.
And these are all Canadian?
Yes, they are
Oh, look at that.
Canadian
There's a
made.
Canadian symbol. All Canadian. So if you love Canadian-made pet food,
Delivered to your door.
deliver to your
for
door.
free.
Look at you got a nice little selection. And what else is
Yeah.
going on? Grumps Naturals.
That's a dog treat.
Beef liver bites. Wow. They all look so tasty.
Yes.
No, we're seeing all these treats and you go, what do we have to eat? I'm feeling hungry.
So one of the products that we really love, it's mainly for dog lovers. When you go on a little trip with your dog, walk, whatever, on a hot day like today at what, 29 degrees so
Yeah,
far?
today it's really hot.
So we have this little water bottle, which you can just unscrew, fill it up with water, screw
Yeah.
it back in. And often the problem when you take water with you is that where are you gonna put the water for the dog to drink from, right? So here
Oh,
what
like a
happens
portable water.
is just you squeeze a little bit here, the dog can drink, it's a clean place for them, you empty it out, close
That's
it up.
awesome. And
and
you
you
hang
can
it on
actually
your,
hang it
anywhere, on
on
your
the dog.
belt, on your bike.
Let the dog carry
If
it.
the dog has like a big, I guess, any
Yeah.
like carry-on for him.
Yeah, and they have like bigger ones for the big dogs, smaller one for smaller dogs, and they come all kinds of funky colors.
Yeah, because
So-
you know, wherever you go visiting too, people have water out, those little trays
Yes.
everywhere. You could just go to the water fountain and just fill up some fresh water when you have a picnic. There you go. You
Or
can
put
have
cat food in there for Fuzzy.
yeah, food on the go, Fuzzy.
And she's not done yet.
Oh, she's just loving all these stuff.
We also carry,
There's the big dog one.
well,
That's a big size.
but like I said, we have over 10,000 accessories.
If I forget my water bottle, I could use
yeah.
it.
We have dog cages, beds, leashes.
So you got
Pretty much
all the stuff.
anything.
Check out the
Yeah.
website for that. And what else you got on
This
here?
one is again treat for the dogs. This is dried.
All those
bull stick.
chewy rawhide things? I think that's it, isn't it? Is that rawhide? It's like
it's
that.
called a bull stick.
What is
It's
it?
actually dog penis. No, bull penis.
What?
Yes, that's what it is. And then we have
So this is just a different made product, but it's natural.
yeah.
So
This is
we won't go
totally
over what she
natural.
said that was, but it's a part of an animal.
Yes, it's a dry
It is
part
dried.
of an animal. And then we also carry Bach cookies,
Yeah, I
chicken,
saw these.
peanut butter.
Peanut butter cookies.
Yes,
Peanut butter dog treats.
yes.
Like look at these little things. Extra small puppy golden biscuits.
Believe it or not, my
Look at
son
that
ate
thing.
it.
I would say I could probably eat
Yeah,
one of those
he
and
did.
they'd probably be fine. Look, it looks like a little digestive cookie or arrowroot for me. You know?
Well, like I said,
It's probably
you can try
okay.
it, but
Ground whole wheat lovingness. Well, it's got 15% protein, right? Okay, that's pretty cool.
that's
And
I
there's the
think-
big one.
Yeah, that's just
So, you know, you got a big selection of all kinds of stuff that you deliver to your clients.
yes.
And it keeps you busy. And so what about the website? What's going on with that? So if you check out, you sign up and
Yeah, so-
register on the website.
You can do that. Unfortunately, the website as it is today cannot take coupons, but we do offer 25% off on your first order.
Yeah, so that's a great thing, right? You get
Yes.
you get a sample
Yes.
and you get a discount and you can
Big time. And I
try
still
some of
deliver
these
it for
products
free.
out delivered and then there you go. Then you would just call you up or you go on the website to
So-
order.
All I need, like I said, most of my clients really all they do is either text me, call me, email me, Facebook me. I'm not responding to Instagram at this point.
Well,
But
she just
yes.
said she might later.
yes. So, but I mean, there are quite a few ways to get in touch with me.
So you can connect with you, and I'll put all the links on the description and on the page, so you can check out her links because
Thank
there's
you.
probably a ton there.
Yes.
But what's the Facebook link at?
But my particular one, because I look after York region, so I deliver anywhere from Thornhill all the way to Georgina.
Wow, that's a
from-
long distance of
Yeah.
people. You know, thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Awesome. You know,
Appreciate it.
everyone got to see what you offer.
Yeah.
This is only a little bit of the huge amount that you have. I see.
Yes.
And Fuzzy's happy. You could tell she was loving the food. So
Yeah.
there it is, multi-menu. I'm here with Product Patrol, you know, here working for you guys. And when I see something cool, I want to talk about it and show. So
And if you want a free sample, go onto the website. We have a free sample request form. Fill it out, and I will be around bringing you the
there you
sample.
have it. So you know what I say, everybody. Live life loud, cheers, and cheeks out. Fuzzy, where are you? We got some more treats. Actually,
right.
I think I was going to try one of these. Mm.
That's a dog.
Tell me like a Hellcat.